Hello, my friends, and welcome back.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip from somebody that proclaims intentional weight loss is unhealthy. Your doctor is lying to you. If there's time, we'll also take a look at a couple of bonus clips from the same creator. Shout out to the Body Honesty Project, who I got the idea from. I saw it in her video and I was like, oh, I have to react to this video. So I didn't finish watching your video just so I could react to this fresh. Here's a link to her channel if it lets me put it there. Otherwise, it'll be in the description. Let us waste no time and dive right in with the applying of comb to mustache. Alright, the video is titled, You're Not Going to Like This. You Won't Believe Me, Cause I'm Fat. You sure you're not just about to say a bunch of unbelievable stuff? Cause people tend to not believe that as well. By the way, yes, I know that I need a haircut.
Listen, I love you.
I love you too.
I love you, I love you, I love you.
I love you, I love you, I love you as well. Although I feel like you might be about to say something completely insane and you're trying to soften the blow. Listen, Frank, I love you, I love you, I love you, buddy, but I got something to tell you. All right, you're making me a little nervous by prefacing it with all the I love yous. What is it? I hate you. I don't know why you're putting a hex on me.
And diet culture is bullshit.
You heard it here, folks. Our work here is done. Have a good one. Oh, you're still there. All right, let's finish watching.
Your doctor's telling you to put you on a diet to lose weight for your health. It's not healthy to lose weight.
Ever? No matter what? What if I was 1,000 pounds? It's not healthy to get down to 990 pounds? Is that too much? You really don't want to go below 998, honestly. You'll be withering away to nothing.
It's not healthy to have intentional weight loss.
What if it's an accident? Is it healthy then? What if it's not intentional? What if I'm walking down the street and, I'll slip on a banana peel and lose weight? Is that healthy? As long as it's not intentional? You know how sometimes you accidentally slip? Lost 20 pounds. How about that? What if you lost weight because you had a gangrenous limb cut off, right? Your arm has gangrene, it's all black and green and rotting away, and the infection is spreading to the rest of your body, but you cut it off. The weight on the scale did technically go down, so are we at a greater risk now? Probably want to keep that gangrenous limb, just in case.
Your doctor's lying to you.
Damn you, Dr. Roberts! Me, I say you call Dr. Roberts. Name that one.
The stuff that you're seeing around feeling better is temporary.
Oh, so you're saying eventually it's going to get more and more difficult to go up the stairs? Because initially, when I lost all that weight, I noticed an immediate difference and I was able to fly up and down the stairs. I can breathe. I could do some jumping jacks like nobody's business. But you're telling me this is all temporary.
It's literally temporary. It's your body saying, holy shit, we're in a famine.
Is that what your body does after 10 minutes of not eating? It's such a bizarre look to be morbidly obese and telling everybody that losing any sort of weight at all is extremely unhealthy and you're now in a famine and your body doesn't know what to do. Isn't that such a bizarre look? I would be completely ashamed to make such a display. I've done many, many shameful things while drinking, but I've never gone around and proclaimed to the world, if you stop drinking, that's bad. I always knew that, what I was doing wasn't good for me. I just kept doing it because, sometimes you just keep doing it. But I never once deluded myself into thinking what I was doing was good.
And now we have all this adrenaline.
What? Is that the extra energy you get when you lose weight? It's just adrenaline because your body is battling a deadly condition. The condition of not being morbidly obese. Your body's like, oh my God, what are we doing?
To keep you alive.
Oh man, you must have gone to the same medical school as Fat Doctor UK. The Betty Crocker School of Medicine. Sorry man, I had to. I'm sorry.
And then you go and binge on food because you've restricted.
I don't know man. You're making it seem like losing weight even slowly in an intentional way is unhealthy, and your body thinks that you're restricting and therefore you're going to binge. So if I just like reduce my caloric intake by 200 calories a day, my body's going to freak out, and then I'm going to end up eating an excess 1,000 calories for that day. That's weird. It's almost like my body is a complete idiot, and I don't know how human beings have been alive this long.
Your doctor is prescribing you an eating disorder.
Okay.
Ask your doctor if there is a peer-reviewed journal article that you can look at that says sustained weight loss can happen 2 to 5 years out after the initial dieting.
There are plenty of such peer-reviewed articles. Google is your friend. If you come into my doctor's office with this sort of attitude, I'm just going to throw you out. We already know my stance on this. All right, so it says here that you're suffering from joint pain, fatigue, you get lightheaded when you go a couple of hours without eating, sleep apnea. These could be attributed to your weight. You know, we're not 100% definite on that, but I would recommend that you lose the weight to rule that out as a possibility. And then if you still experience these symptoms, we can look at other avenues. Has there ever been a peer-reviewed article that studies the effects of weight loss 6 years from the time that the people lost weight? What? Oh yeah, actually there is. It's right here. Why don't you get a closer look? Now get the hell out of my office and don't you ever come back. Don't you ever come into my office with an attitude. I'll doctor you real nice, huh? I didn't spend 8 years in frickin' medical school to be told what to do by you. In fact, I didn't go to medical school at all. Get out of my office.
Ask them for that journal article.
And when they provide it to you, what are you going to do then? Will you be quiet and do what they say?
And you know what you're going to hear?
You're going to hear, Google is your friend. There are several such articles. Go read them and stop bothering me. If you're so healthy, then why are you always in my office?
It doesn't exist.
Thanks for taking your glasses off for dramatic effect. I didn't believe you until you did that. When she had the glasses on, she's like, it doesn't exist. And I'm like, whatever, genius. And then she takes them off. It doesn't exist. Okay. All right, dude. She's not messing around anymore. Okay.
The science doesn't exist.
Are you sure you're not suffering from confirmation bias? You want it to not exist, so you seek out only articles that reinforce what you already thought. You're glossing over the countless articles showing how weight loss is totally doable, and you're also glossing over the countless people that you can speak to online that tell you it's doable. I don't care what some study said, which it didn't, by the way, but if there was such a study, I literally wouldn't care because I've met people that have lost weight and kept it off. In fact, I lost weight in 2017, and here I am, not gaining it back. And there's no threat of me gaining it back. I eat completely different. It's literally impossible for me to gain all that weight back.
I have a master's degree in this.
Okay. I've met people with no degrees, and they've managed to lose the weight and keep it off. Your degree means nothing. Call me old-fashioned, but I would follow the guy that lost weight, not the guy with the degree that proclaims that weight loss isn't possible, who happens to be morbidly obese. If I want to get your results, then I'll follow your plan. Oh, Rocco just came.
I get very angry when people start promoting diets in their lives.
Okay, you get angry when people promote diets in their own lives. What does that say about you? You seem to have some issue around diets here.
And I have to go.
Where? Where? When somebody starts talking about diets, you just stand up and leave the room?
I can't be around it. I am a fat person and you're attacking me by opening your mouth and saying things about your fat body.
So if somebody starts talking about their diet and how they want to lose weight, you're going to take personal offense to it and get up and leave or attack them. Well, luckily your weight isn't bothering you at all, right? You just can't talk about it. Nobody else can talk about their weight loss journey or anything like that without you getting personally offended. Clearly, you are unaffected by your weight. It's funny how many people these days think that getting all emotional means that, oh, you're right, and you won. Look how emotional she got. She started crying. That just means that you're letting your emotions get the best of you. It's not any sort of flex or winning. You're just throwing logic out the window and letting your emotions take over, which indicates that this particular topic really affects you emotionally. So
be careful on what you say and what you are perpetuating.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Because it's all tied to racism.
What? Nice try, dude. Nice try. Psh, what are you talking about? We all know that trying to lose weight is actually xenophobic. Somehow. So if you guys question it, you're also partaking in that negative thing. You better not question it now. Dude, stop. Stop.
And eugenics.
What? Wow, you're getting crazy. And you got all intense and serious, too. You're not even laughing at this. That's the disturbing part. If you followed that up with a hearty chuckle, then I'd be like, yeah, you're all right.
You're being a racist when you start promoting weight loss.
Okay.
I said what I said. It's the truth.
You did say what you said, unfortunately, but it is not the truth. It's your truth, which means that you live in a really bizarre fantasy world.
Stop it right now. If you care about me, if you care about fat people, if you care about yourself, you will stop.
I care about myself, which means that I hold myself personally accountable for all of my shortcomings, and I do my best to fix them. Am I perfect? No. Psych, of course I'm perfect, but besides that, I do my best to fix all my shortcomings.
You will stop right now.
Stop trying to tell me what to do. You will stop right now. You will step back from the brink of madness, madame. I'm stopping the ride and you're getting off, okay?
I had to leave Alive this morning because they're all talking about diets and, oh, you gotta do what you gotta do and you gotta listen to your doctor.
So you were on Alive this morning and people started talking about dieting and then you had to run away and put your fingers in your ears and pretend like weight doesn't even exist. And we're the ones with the problem. I see.
Doctor's lying!
Your doctor's lying. Take it from this person. She has a master's degree in something, maybe. Dude, that's nothing. I have a double master's, okay? My master's degree went triple platinum, homie.
You don't question it because they got the white coat. They know. They must know. No, the diet culture informs doctors.
So, big diet. Once again, that darn diet industry has greater power than we all realized. The implications here are deep. Doctors are on the payroll of big diet. Oh man, this thing is bigger than I thought. This big diet that you speak of that's always out to get you and always trying to harm you, is it in the room now? Is it right here? Am I touching its face right now? Dang it, big diet, leave this woman alone. Can't you see you've done enough? Or is it over here? Is it right here? Is this big diet right here? Am I holding it in my hand right now? Leave that woman alone, big diet.
Not the other way around, y'all. Think about what you're contributing to. It's hurting people and it's hurting me.
Oh, it's hurting you. Oh, well, I guess I'll stop living my life immediately then. Me over here minding my own business, trying to get and stay in decent shape, is harming you. Okay, do I have any other behaviors that are making you feel uncomfortable? Breathing, perhaps? Is there any way I can destroy myself to better suit you? No, but seriously, how sick of a person is it to think that other people cannot better themselves without it hurting them? When I saw you learn another language, that really hurt me. You know I've never learned a language. I've wanted to. I just haven't had the time or put in the effort. That's a you problem, dog. What? You can't try to hold everybody else down because you don't feel like rising up. This is like trying to rescue a drowning person that does not know how to swim. Don't ever do it. You'll see them flailing around like this and they're just panicking, right? You go to try to help them and they grab you and just start pulling you down because they're panicking and they don't know how to swim. I got a couple more clips from this person. Let's go. This one is titled, "Diet Culture is BS. You're spreading hate when you participate. Your weight loss isn't welcome here." Okay, once again, you're getting angry at other people for sharing their weight loss success stories.
I was invited to come to Alive this morning.
Is this about that same life? Where people started talking about losing weight and then you rage quit?
And, I just sat around and mulled about it for like an hour and a half because I know these people hang out.
You hear that Britney Spears in the background? Ooh, baby, baby, ooh. You think I'm in love, sent from above. I'm not that innocent. Sorry.
Out for a couple of hours, right?
You mulled it over for a couple of hours.
So I'm like mulling.
You're like mulling. This reminds me of Rodney Mullen, the greatest skateboarder that ever lived.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, let's go see. As soon as I walk in, somebody's talking about weight loss. And
As soon as you walk in, somebody's talking about weight loss. Okay, you said you were joining a live, right? Like watching it on the interwebs, I thought? Were you a special guest on somebody else's podcast or something? I don't understand.
about their body size and about their clothing. And I had to jump. Like, I can't be around that.
Why does it hurt you so much personally to hear other people's success stories? A lot of people have taken the time to learn a lot of different skills that I haven't. I'm not angry at them or jealous because of that. That is an incredibly weak mentality. First of all, you shouldn't even be focusing on what other people are doing at all. You should be focusing on you. You shouldn't care how much weight Susan has lost. You should care how much weight you have lost compared to last week, or how you're eating better today and this week than you did last week, and all these other milestones that are personal to you. I'm only competing with myself. I literally don't care how much that dude can bench, or what his abs look like, or how many chicks that other dude can get. I literally don't care, dude.
It is literally racism and fat phobia.
You still haven't explained why, but I'm guessing it's because of all those other lies that people told about the BMI being some sort of ist or ism, when it clearly is not. You know that glasses were invented by a man that started the KKK, right? So every time you put them on in an attempt to clearly see the world around you, you may as well be burning a cross on someone's lawn.
And I'm in a fat body, and you're expecting me to just sit there and...
No, actually, nobody even noticed you. Nobody cares if you're sitting there or not. The world does not revolve around you at all. I had a good joke about things revolving around things right here, but
listen and not get triggered.
Your triggers are your own problem, nobody else's. And the same is true for every other person on this planet. Nobody knows or cares what you've been through. We've all been through our own stuff. Nobody's going to tiptoe around you or walk on eggshells or any of that. It's up to you to get over your own issues.
It's inhumane.
Inhumane now for me to talk about my weight loss with other people who also want to talk about my weight loss, and you happen to stumble in drunk on your own sense of entitlement and tell us to change the subject. So that's how I lost 10 pounds, Susan. It's actually quite easy, a lot easier than a lot of people realize. I just made this change, and that change, which I just spoke of. Ugh. Who's in here talking about weight loss? Don't you know that this triggers me? How dare you? Yeah, like I said, it's super... Oh, whoa, lady. What if she could sense weight loss talk a mile away, like some sort of spidey sense? You're in here talking about weight loss with your homie Frank. She comes barreling through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Who's talking about weight loss? How dare you? Whoa, lady, all right. Get out.
I can't be around that shit. And neither should you.
I like it. I like when people talk about weight loss and lifting weights and healthy stuff. I enjoy that kind of stuff. If you can't be around that, you got a brittle spirit, man, like Dave Chappelle said. We're not talking about like horrific things like, yeah, and then this guy bashed the other guy over the head with a brick and his brains spilled out. We're not talking about that kind of stuff. We're just talking about like losing weight to better ourselves.
You should stop it. Turn off the radio. Turn off all the ads.
You say this as Britney Spears plays in the background. You're sending mixed signals here, my friend.
Tell your friends to shut the fuck up about their bodies.
And then on the screen it says, is WYT supremacy? Oh my goodness gracious.
Let's talk about something else.
You're the one that's made like 10 videos on this. And you keep blaming it on all this stuff that it's not. Weight loss comes from the Heaven's Gate cult, and we all know what happened to them, okay? You want that to happen to you? You want to drink the Kool-Aid and go out laying on a couch wearing your Nikes, dude? Next. Alright, this one is titled, Fat People Are Evolved. And then at the bottom it says, Scientist. Well, that's literally all the proof that I need. I'll see you guys later. Sorry, I keep doing that stupid bit. It makes me laugh. I think it's funny.
Do you know that your body doesn't know the difference between a diet And a famine?
Did you know that if you keep binge drinking alcohol, there will come a point to where your body needs it, and if you quit it too quickly, you could die from the DDTs, the withdrawals? The more you know. More proof that your body is a moron. But not such a moron that it doesn't know the difference between a caloric deficit and famine. Did you know that you can actually go several days without eating and be just fine? Unless you were already super thin and didn't have any fat to live off, it's kinda how the body was designed. Fancy that. Some people are so obese that they could literally go months without eating, if they take electrolytes and under a doctor's supervision. None of the aforementioned was meant to treat, diagnose, or cure any disease or illness.
Your body's going to react the exact same way.
By losing weight? When you starve or you go on a diet, the first thing that happens is that you lose weight.
You lose weight initially.
Right, and then you get AIDS and die immediately, right?
And then you plateau.
I don't know, man. So you're saying that if you're starving and you're in a famine, you will plateau eventually. You'll lose weight down to like 120, 130 maybe, and then after that you'll just stop losing weight. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with weight loss then is what you're saying. It's not like you can get too thin because you will just plateau. Your body will just magically stop losing weight even though you've stopped eating somehow.
And then you regain.
Really? So when you're in a famine, you lose weight to a certain point and then you regain, much like a diet. Okay, all right then.
Why do we regain? Because your body's saying, holy shit, we're in a famine.
And your body pulls calories from the air in times of famine. Have our ancestors known about this? Because I could have swore that like millions of people have starved throughout history because of a lack of food, but apparently no. You just, when you're in a famine, you lose weight to a certain point, then you stop, plateau, and then you start to regain it. Wow, this is crazy. You're literally regaining weight without even consuming. I never even ate before, dog.
So any food that comes in needs to stick around to protect us for the next famine.
Your body can go into like low metabolic rates and stuff to preserve the energy that it does have, but it doesn't decide to hold more calories from food or whatever just because you haven't been getting a lot of calories recently. That's not how any of that works.
That is science.
No, that is science.
So stop dieting and start living.
What does living mean to you? Eating some donuts? I don't know, man. I'd rather go for a hike, you know? Or like go on a roller coaster or walk up a flight of stairs. I'd rather do all the things that require a functioning body. And that's the end of that clip. Oh my goodness gracious. This particular lady, we're going to have to check in with her a lot more in the future. Thanks again to the Body Honesty Project for making me aware of this person's existence. That's some top-tier fat acceptance content right there, folks. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.